Yeah. So what are some of the places where people can tell they're ready? Like, what are some of the stuck points? And you mentioned the ceiling earlier. What do you
Yeah.
mean by hitting the ceiling?
Yeah. So if we're thinking about this smaller business owner, right,
Hmm.
that kind of under 10 people, but even beyond that, but let's start with the smaller business owner, the solopreneur, or the less than 10 people profile. One of it is, like you mentioned earlier, it's like maybe you have a starting point in where you think you're going, but it kind of changes and evolves. And you sort of find yourself a little bit lost and maybe unclear on where you're going. So number one is helping you to really get clear on the vision. And that is hard work. I actually spent all of last week doing my VTO, which is a tool we use in EOS. It's the Vision Traction Organizer, a 2-page document, not a 40-page business plan, but a 2-page document to really help you get clear. What does it look like 5, 10 years from now? What is your
Hmm.
business really focusing on? What is your 3-year plan? Those are things that should be revisited. I revisit that with my clients every year, every quarter. We
Yeah.
revisit our annual plan. Like, is this still the right plan? Are we still clear? Are we still going in the right direction? So number one, if you're just feeling a lack of clarity on really where you're going with your business. So that's an example of kind of hitting the ceiling. Number two is, the things that used to work in the past are no longer working. So what worked in the past, not longer working. So part of that is getting clear on the vision. But the other structural thing to be able to focus on there is helping you to prioritize. Like when we're trying all the different things, it's really hard to focus on one thing. And if we don't actually execute because we're not disciplined enough or we're not consistent enough, it's really hard to make decisions, database decisions, intentions around what's really going to move the needle in our business. So if you're stuck in what to prioritize, how to get better at prioritizing things that move the needle, this system and this type of coaching program is effective and will give you results in getting clear and getting focused on that.